Hey guys, it's Jackson here, JT's Lawn Maintenance. Hope you guys are doing well today. So we're gonna go over the 2023 mowing setup video. So this is all what we got here. Flip the camera around and we'll start going through everything. All right, so here's a brief or just a little overview of what we all got going on here. Y'all saw my setup of my trimmers and blowers and whatnot. But we're gonna focus on the lawnmowers in this video, and the trailer, the truck, and the racks, and you know, all the stuff we didn't mention in the last video. But we'll start with the truck and trailer first. We have a 2004 Toyota 4Runner. This has a, I believe, a 4.7 I-Force in it. It's a V8. It's a limited edition 4-wheel drive. I believe this will be the last season I will use this truck for mowing, because the underside of this machine has some rust damage, and it's unfortunately just not. It's just not going to last practically as a work truck. But I'll probably keep it as like a just recreational vehicle, just to get around when I'm not using a work truck and whatnot. But I do love this truck. It's my I think of this as my first actual car, just because you know, this thing. Let me tell you, it's got raw horsepower. I think it's got more power than my brother Ryan's F-150 that has a, I can't remember what it had in it, but he said that this one was bigger, the engine wise. But it doesn't have a bed, and I know a lot of people are going to argue that it's not a truck, and won't go ahead, but I don't really care. But that's the truck I'm using. That's all I need. And then we have my trailer. This I actually just bought like just at the end or the beginning of last year, right after I made my first setup video with my little 5x8 that I had then. So this is a Duvall trailer. It's a 6 foot by 12. This trailer, let me tell you something, it's one of the beefiest, most heavy duty trailers I've ever seen before. Brother Ryan sold this to me for a very good price, and he bought a bigger trailer. You know, it sure is a beefy as hell trailer though, I'll tell you that much. And for trimmer and blower racks, we have the Equipment Defender ones. I just put these on at the beginning of this year. I've had to make some adjustments since putting these on, but you know, these are what I prefer. I'm pretty pleased with them so far. So you know, and we have my 770. That's my daily blower that I use most of the time. If I have another guy with me, I'll put a blower in the back here with the gas cans. Then we have my trimmer racks. These are also the Equipment Defender brand. We have my Echo 2620T, my DSRM 2600, and my Shindawa 22T that I use surprisingly more than these two, but that's because I need to get the battery charged on this, which I plan on doing today. I gotta go out and cut some grass. But Equipment Defender racks, this is basically what I was born on. Before the racks that were on this trailer, it had trimmer traps, and some idiot welded them on for some reason. Don't know if y'all can see that, but they were welded on, so I had to cut them off, and I still gotta take care of that, but it's not a big deal. And now gas cans, we have a Sure can that I got for Christmas from my mother. Honestly guys, I mean, this one I haven't had too many issues with, but it's just the concept of the Sure can is just, I'm not that big a fan of it. So you know, the next gas can that I get will probably be a no spill or something like that, or just another one of these things here. This is a Septer can. This is 2-stroke and this is 4-stroke, but I don't really use this a lot unless it's a push mower or something like that. And as my business has evolved, push mowing has not been a necessity really. I've gotten rid of a lot of push mowing yards, so it's just, you know, with the way my business is going, I feel like that, you know, push mowing, it's not that that I can make a lot of profit off of them. It's just that, like, I just don't really have the time for them. Mainly the reason I got rid of my push mow yard is because mainly just customer issues. It wasn't the property, it was just the customer wasn't wasn't up to par with paying a lawn care business. So but anyway, we got mowers here. This is my Scag SW32. It's a belt driven walk behind 32-inch deck. It has a 14 horse, or actually hold on, Oh, 13 horse, my bad, I'm sorry. 13 horse Kawasaki FB460. I got this off one of my customers for a very good deal. It came with a bagger, and bagger I now mounted onto the on the Ferris. We'll get to that one in a minute. But I use this for gated backyards that I can't get either of these two mowers in. And let me tell y'all something. Y'all saw this in that overgrown yard video I did. This thing is a freaking animal. I mean, you think that that this engine is strong. You should see what this thing would be like if it had a V twin Kawasaki like this bad boy does. Hit the off button, but this one I do like it. It cuts amazing. If y'all go to my Instagram, JT's Lawn Maintenance, y'all will see the stripes that it lays there. But it's just the belt driven mower in general. It's not like, you know, not something I'm a huge fan of, but I don't mind them. I'll just put it to you that way. And we have this thing. This is a early 90s Scag SWZ 52. This thing, you can tell it's old just by looking at it, really. I bought this for $75 off of a friend of mine named Matt, who was selling it. It needed a whole bunch of work. It needed new tires, new back tires, I mean. Needed a new carburetor for the engine, needed a new belt, needed to do the hydraulic oil on it, which I've already done. And I put the sulky on here. It's Jungle Wheels. And I must say that I would much rather have the right sulky, but with the way that the handlebars are positioned on this unit, I have to use this one just because it keeps me closer to the machine. But this mower cuts amazingly well for how old it is. I'm very pleased with it. This will be a backup unit and also a hillside unit as well. It's just when I bought it, I didn't anticipate on using it much, but then as I started using it more and more, I felt like that I should probably keep it with me whenever I can. Now, all these mowers can't fit on the trailer at once, so either the Ferris and this Scag go on there at once, the Ferris and that Scag go on at once, or the Scag and both Scags go on. So that's pretty much how that works. Usually, most days, I'll run the Ferris and the SW32. On days that I feel like challenging myself, I'll bring this mower as my daily driver, because, you know, this thing is surprisingly quick for a mower of its age. But those are the Scags. Here we have my 2016 Ferris IS600Z. It's got the 48-inch ICD deck on it. Has a grass lap foot controlled chute blocker. This is the best chute blocker you can get, in my opinion. I wouldn't be having any other chute blocker on my mowers. Unfortunately, don't have them on those because, like, it's just when it's something like that, I don't feel like it's practical. You know, especially on a backup. So mower has served me well as far as being a unit. I just feel like that when it comes to cut quality, these Scags, man, they just they just take the cake as far as cut quality. But this mower cuts very well. Oh yeah, that Scag over there has I believe a 14 and a half horse Kawasaki. This is a, let's see if I can find that tag here, FH430V. I will correct myself if I'm wrong, but I believe that is a 15 horse or a 14 horse, something like that. But I will let you all know later. That has a 13 horse Kawasaki. This has a 27 horse Briggs & Stratton professional series engine. Engine is a freaking monster. I've taken this thing through a lot of crap, and it just does away with it, I'm telling you. This motor's great. It's very fast. Holds a decent amount of fuel in it. You know, those two do as well, but it's just like, you know, when it comes to zero turns and stuff like that, I feel like this one just holds up to par. So no, I haven't had any recent issues with it. I did have some carburetor issues with it last season, but I took care. I was able to get it fixed, put a new carburetor on it. It works fine now. So no recent issues with this one. No issues with that one or that one, just besides having to fix this one up and, you know, having to do the work on this one. But, you know, all in all, this stuff has been pretty much trouble-free, and I haven't I had to deal with a whole bunch of flats, except on this one. I had to replace the tube in this one last year, and I had to replace the wheel and this last year as well. But I'm gonna put the old wheel back on as soon as I get a new tire for it. But yeah, guys, that is my 2023 mowing setup. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Be sure to go check out Logan Theobald at Logan's Lawn Care on YouTube. He is currently trying to get some yards with his trying to get himself a little business cooked up. So go show him some support. I'll put a link in the description for his channel. Also be sure to go check us out on Instagram and Facebook at Logan Theobald and Jackson Schulten. So but without further ado, guys, I appreciate y'all coming by to look at the video, look at my stuff. I mean, I owe a lot of my success to you guys. You know, y'all have given me a lot of tips over the years being on here. So I just want to thank you all for dropping by. You know, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Stay classy, stay grassy. Peace, guys.